Good day everyone. My name is Jiniana Bastas, and today I'm going to discuss about the curriculum development in the Philippine elementary schools, which is the PRODED. This topic is the continuation of report by Miss Kawali. First, character building activities shall serve as a vehicle for a good manners and right conduct, and the development of humanism is and the sense of nationhood. Second, we have also a civic and culture is a learning area in grades 1 and 2. The content of civics and culture in grade 3 will be expanded to include history, geography, and work ethic. In grades 4 and 6, geography and civics will replace civics and culture. And also, number 3 is science and health is combined as one learning area in grades 3 to 6. So, we also have here the number 4, which is the art and physical education, is one of separate learning area in grades 3 to 6. Arts is defined as music and art. And number 5, home economics and livelihood education is introduced as learning area starting from grade 4 to 6. So last, we also have in grade 6, 1 and 2, in grade 1 and 2, arts and physical education are integrated in the total curriculum since initial learning in language, mathematics, and civics are in culture intertwined with activities in these areas. And next, we also have here the foundations of curriculum development and management. So the elementary school year shall consist of not less than 42 calendar weeks with 300 class days inclusive of examinations days. Pursuant to the provisions of RA 4670 Magna Carta for the public school teachers, the minimum workload of teachers is 6 hours per day. In the intermediate grades, following the 5 to 3 or 3 to 2 ratio of teachers to classes, the schedule shall be worked out so that no teacher shall be assigned more than 360 minutes of teaching. Next is a brief description of each learning area. So first, we have here the character building activities. So while the whole program is infused with character development, the first 20 to 30 minute period in the daily program focuses on activities which contribute to character formation and wholesome personality development. Second, we also have here a Filipino. So this area provides for development of competencies in listening, speaking, and reading, writing, and thinking in Filipino. Listening competency includes such skills as auditory discrimination and comprehension. Speaking, pronunciation, use of expressions, and grammatical structures. Also is reading, vocabulary development, recognition, comprehension, and study skills. And also writing, handwriting skills, composition, and mechanics. So next is the number 3, which is the English. So this area provides for the development of competencies in listening, speaking, and also reading, writing, and thinking in English. So listening competency includes such skills as auditory discrimination and comprehension. So speaking, pronunciation, use of expressions, and grammatical structures. Reading also have vocabulary development, recognition, comprehension, and study skills. Also handwriting skills, composition, and mechanics. For effective teaching, we also have the specific skills constituting To think these competencies shall be developed in communication situations using many and varied materials to the point of mastery. So number 4, we have here the mathematics. So the daily period in mathematics in grades 1 and 2, and also to include four fundamental operations: fractions, metric and local measurements, the use of money and their application to practical problems based on activities of real life. Next is the civics and culture. So this learning area deals with the study of the relationship of man to society and government, his role, duties and responsibilities, rights and privileges as a citizen of his country and the world. It also deals with the development of moral and spiritual values, pride in one's culture heritage, proper nutrition, desirable health habits, and creative self-expression through music, art, and physical education. So number 6, we have here the history, geography, or civics. So this area is learning package composed of history, geography, and civics. So it deals with the study of evolution, how people, ideas, and events in the past helped shape the present, and how man manages to present in order to attain a desired future. And since man is the central figure of the evolution, he must, within a supportive environment, strive to develop his human potentials in order for him to live effectively in his physical, social, economic, political, and cultural environment. Next is the science and health. So science and health is introduced as a separate learning area starting in grade 3. So this learning area aims to help the Filipino child gain a functional understanding of science concepts and principles, linked with a real-life situations, acquire skills as well as scientific studies and values. So strength of the The NSC curriculum is for great help to the Filipino children, especially in molding them as human persons, as good citizens and productive agents for the economic, social, and cultural development. The curriculum provides every Filipino child the basic preparation to become an enlightened, disciplined, nationalistic, self-reliant, God-loving, creative, versatile, and productive. Also, weakness. The NSC offers too many subjects. This will result in knowing more of the subjects and less of the content. With this number of subjects, the students will get bored and cannot concentrate, will and even neglect their assignments. So we also have here the third elementary education project, which is the TEEP, starts of implementation 1999. So we have the local seating. So in August 1998, the Cotabato Division TEEP had its first hiring of office personnel, forming a 3-member staff, a project development officer, and 2 bookkeepers. The TEEP implementation started on January 7, 1999, when it had received initial release of funds from the Central Project Implementation Support Unit, which is the C-PISU, Manila. It is a flagship project of the DSC in response to the Social Reform Agenda, which is the SRA, initiatives of the government. Also, we have here the national seating. So, the national seating, the vision of the third elementary education project, which is the TEEP, mandates all elementary schools to become effective instruments in improving the learning achievement and enhancing the attainment of the following Philippine national goals for Filipino children. So the following is a preparation of children for life, and we have also here the participation in democratic civic life. So we also have here a preparation for life, competitive national and global environment. Next is participation of all children in education to build a Philippine learning society. And we have also here a learning for excellence by all children. So based on the above stated national educational goals, which is the TEEP, is formulated as a specific investment which aims to um, build the institutional capacity to DACS or manage to change process associated with TEEP, and also to improve learning achievements, which is completion rates and access to quality elementary education in 26 poor provinces, especially their most disadvantaged communities. So next is the context of SIIF. So research studies have shown several major factors that influence school effectiveness in providing the learning environment and access to quality education to school children. So these factors are, so first we have here the supporting inputs from outside the school. Next is enabling conditions. Second is, the third is school climate, and also we have here the teaching learning process inside the school. So we also have here a TEEP interventions. So the TEEP utilizes several interventions that are designed to provide support system and sources to marginalized school in poor provinces. So the primary interventions of TEEP are, first is the school building program, which is the SBP, designed to address the acute need of schools for the new classroom of rehabilitation and repair of old schools building. So we also have here the in-service training, which is the INSET, to upgrade the teaching competencies of teacher and develop the managerial skills of the school heads and school system administrators. So provision of textbooks and instructional materials, which is the MTEX, to increase the pupil textbook ratio and assist the teachers in effective teaching. So next is the student assessment, which is the SA, to develop the school's capacity in determining pupil learning progress and in setting classroom instruction against such progress. So next is the Division Education Development Planning, which is the DEDP, to lay down the foundation for the direction of educational development and resource allocation in the future. So next is the capacity building measure to improve the capabilities of DECS offices at the different levels to manage the school system. Next is the information system design, installation, and operation for monitoring, evaluation, and decision making, which is E-MIS and PMIS, on the operation of the school system, and also information, education, communication, and advocacy, which is the IECA program to enhance community participation for school-based management. So next is we have here the description, goals, and objectives of SIIF. So SIIF is a special fund established by DACS to finance educational improvements and innovation, and is designed to provide support, inputs, and resources to schools in conducting operational research and helping schools determine the most appropriate solutions to the school's specific problems and conditions. So the goal of school improvement and effectiveness is for all children to learn and to achieve their full potentials in school. So therefore, SIIF seek to, so first we have here the complement standardized system-wide inventions-wide school-specific interventions. Next is to promote creativity and innovation in all schools, particularly those in the most disadvantaged areas. So also we have here to encourage self-initiated and self-implemented methods of instruction. Next is to provide an opportunity for all children to learn and achieve their full potentials in schools, and also to serve as a tool for the social targeting of the most at risk schools within the TEEB provinces. Okay, so next is the SIIF implementation structure. So to attain the purposes of SIIF, support implementation structures are organized and their respective rules in SHF are defined. They are as follows. So number one is the national level. At the DECS Central Office, which is the DECS-CO, the Project Management Advisory Council, which is the PMAC, provides overall policy guidance and top management support to TEEP, including its components. So the Central Project Implementation Support Unit, C-PISU, under the PMAC, thus National Coordination and Implementation of SIIF. So within CPISU is the SIIF unit. So the specific conditions of C-PISU as follows. So first, we have here the formulate policies, guidelines, and procedures governing the operation of the school or division level to SIIF. So next is the coordinate with the other DACS unit or agencies in bringing together the different stakeholders for effective schooling. So next is the coordinate with INET, advocacy and assessment units, and other TEEP components on plans and design of programs pertaining on SIIF. So next is the provide training on the installation and operation of SIIF at the division level, and also to support the D-PISU in conducting training to Division Appraisal Committee, which is the DACs. School Community Partnership, which is the SCPs, and school project proponents on the operation of SIIF at the school or school cluster level. So, end of discussion. That would be all. Thank you for listening.